Welcome to Nature Journaling with Mrs. Galow. By now, you should have made a journal by folding paper, decorated the cover, and hopefully you have found something in nature. If you haven't done those 3 things yet, go ahead and pause this video and do that first. You're also going to need some tape. If your item is something that you can tape down in your journal, you'll want to tape it down. However, if it's something like your goldfish, leave him in the aquarium. Let's not tape him down. That wouldn't be a very good decision. After you get your item taped down, you're going to make a detailed drawing and color it. You're going to write about it and make labels, look at it up close, and you're going to write down what questions you have. Let me show you some examples. Here is an example from a student that I have had in the past of their nature journal. Some things I want you to notice about this journal is that it includes the date, the time, the weather, and the location. The reason why this is important is because plants can look differently based on the time of year, the time of day, and what the weather is. Plants look different in the morning versus the evening. They look different on sunny days versus rainy days. And they look different based on the month of May versus the month of August. This is another example of a nature journal. Notice how the students have taped down their example of the flower. The thing that I like about this journal is they included a magnification. They used a hand lens to look at their flower up close. If you have a magnifying glass or hand lens at home, you can do that. If you don't, ask your parents to take a picture with their phone. Then you can zoom in and see what it looks like up close. I also like that this student included labels with their drawing. They already knew what the stem, leaf, and roots were. Don't forget to write down what you know. The thing I like about this example is that this student did multiple drawings of the same flower. The flower changed over time on the several days that this student was working on the drawings. As it didn't have water, it started to dry out. And the student made drawings that observed as they observed that. The other thing that I really love about this student's work is they included some good questions about their flower. It's okay not to know it all. Some things to notice about this journal entry is the fun and creative ways that they wrote the words going down the stem and across the leaves. And they made some labels and observations. And it's important to know you don't have to write incomplete sentences for this. You can just write little notes. Also, this student included the measurement of their flower and information about where the flower lived, its habitat. This student had some real-world connections, and I like how they just made their information into bullet points. Something that I really love about this journal entry is all the observations that they made. For example, right here it says flowers growing. It had other flowers coming out. Brown leaves were at the bottom. This student really wrote down a lot about what they saw. This is a beautiful drawing. I really enjoy how this one just includes lots of different pieces of information. They really spent a long time looking at their flower before it dried up to really get what it looked like recorded down. And here is one more example. This student worked really hard also at looking at this flower before it wilted and shriveled up. It was a beautiful flower before it dried, and it had lots of different colors.